Talatiya have been at it for a minute. King Zodiak has been battling for a little bit. In fact, not even just a little bit. He's been bringing his power out here, you know what I'm saying? On these ciphers, in these streets, in these battles. He's ready to kill Talatiya. But Talatiya is not even backing down. He's not even looking the other way. He said to me a little bit earlier on that, you know what? I'm about to murk King Zodiak. He's not gonna be a king, he's just gonna be a Zod, right? Alright, so, without any further ado, let's get into this battle. Hey, yo!
Let's get the obvious shit off the way.
Okay.
I'm a fucking chaotic motherfucker. Between me and him, it's clear who's coming. Get it? Nigga, you's a bitch. I've watched your bells. You be catching feelings faster than a Cossack girl. Bitch, man up. And stop taking bullshit to your heart unless you're cleaning a Rondaville. I mean, we're gonna focus on your flaws with every round, Holmes. I thought you should know that the only one is to go toe to toe, then go toe tagged. I mean, but not yet. But not yet. The one that saw the no caps and thought that something good might come out of the squabble if they organize chaos. When inviting me out. And when they said chaos, I thought it's the crazy motherfucker who's writing it smart. But nah, it's you. Yeah. It's you. When they say chaos, I thought it's the motherfucker who's writing it smart, but it's you. Between you and Lin May, both sweat a lot, but do nothing alike. But you wanna be lean so bad, you sweating off the little body fat you have. Something is up. Something is up. I feel inclined to warn little Lin. This is gonna be a slippery slope for him. I got the perfect angles for fucking him up. Wash up who? Wash up who? This motherfucker is still salty from his own clans washing him up. I mean, this motherfucker is still salty from his own clans washing him up. Yeah, the writing is smart. The writing is smart. You see, like most of y'all, I grew up a cast. Well, where those below the bread line mingle with those higher up in wealth. Among summarized swords, while summarized words. That diversity is how I can pick up the pen anytime and summarize this world. Street corner ciphers gave me harder lines and rap. Now I'm even royalty to when it comes to flowing off the top. You see, my reign sprang from the gutter life, in fact. I will creep up to vandalize his black with the butter knife in hand. If this paralyzed, one stroke will paralyze his ass. I know he ain't got much, but even a little change can make a big difference for chaos. We call it the butterfly effect. Boy, don't undermine the sense. Or otherwise the daughters will be trying to keep your vital signs in check. Indicating a fatal shift in paradigm to that. Every beep like a Moscow trying to call it back from the other side is bad. All this while his mother cries in church. Look, you can't dance with threats, but you're always playing the underdog because you'll be doubted your entire life is sad. The self-doubt is evident because you'll be looking for approval with every fireball he has. Look, I know that was my attempt to break him down, but this one I do it better because Utelagan is depressed. This one has a strong breakdown. Look, I wish you all have seen him against Philip. He was hovering over a woman with his eyes open wide. Actually, with the person I was too. I wish you all saw the guy. It was a damn shame. You would think when it comes to speaking to a woman, a Zulu man will know where to draw the line. But it's all a lie. Maybe there's this Shaka Zulu image that we hold in mind that pops up whenever a KZN Zulu man is mentioned, like all the time. like all the time. Maybe we have this Shaka Zulu image that we hold in mind and it pops up whenever a KZN Zulu guy is mentioned, like all the time. Maybe that's where the problem lies. We expect a strong Zulu man, bold and tough. But this motherfucker still writes songs about depression. You depressed motherfucker? Somebody give this boy a plan. Or maybe that explains it all. Otherwise, that explains it all. That's why he rubs salt in his opponent's wounds. Maybe he heals his broken heart. Or maybe it's a strategy. Why not exploit your opponent's failures and all they hide if you don't got the strongest parts? It's the easiest shit ever, eh? It's a string of shit. Like, look, he's nice, but the mess me and my nigga monster did in his side. Let me just say we proved you animals to note, also part of the big five. Let me just say we proved you animals to note, also part of the big five. But man, you all thought you could, just because Eli Para and the ends around the Onya Upe, you could shake the king's pride. Come on, even Jesus hanged around thugs and still died. I mean,
talk that shit!
even Jesus hanged around thugs and still died. But hey, go ahead. Tell us how your life like. Looking at you, I'm sure you can all take the laugh of it. Looking at me, you must be thinking, damn me, God. That's just the half of it.
He said I'm depressed and I need a blunt. That wasn't dope, that's light. It's funny how he said I need a blunt, but he's the one getting the smoke tonight. I say yo.
That's cool.
I've been patient, waiting to get a place outside of KZN. Then I said, fuck it, so I hit up Boy one day and he said I should get in the ring with Zod. In my last battle, they offered me Vibe because I needed a prescription to keep me calm. I've heard him rap. He's not as ill as he claims to be. This kid's a fraud. Thinks he be testing clinics. After examining what he spits, I could tell he's not sick at all. After examining what he spits, I could tell he's not sick at all. Now, one of my homies told me I'm probably not going to be comfortable in this battle because I'm not in my homeland. But I ain't worried about that, man, because I'm down from X, man. I can adapt to any environment. I know you guys are probably excited to see him. You're excited to see Zod because you're not familiar with me. You'll probably think this punk is going to 3-0 me, right? So if the smoke I'm about to give him happens to be too much and the overdose, I'm sure you guys will be happy because I just wanted to watch ZOD, right? ZOD, right? I remember when you quoted some of your lines from a battle against Reverend on Facebook. She was not bad, but the gas got you thinking that you did nice. After I saw that post, I knew it would be easy to stop your drive because everything that I read light. I knew it would be easy to stop your drive because everything. I'm not intimidated by the punches he throws. He's a punk and he shows. I can't believe you actually fuck with his flows. I mean, this nigga raps like he's got something stuck on his throat. Trying to say this as polite as I can because I ain't trying to act cold. Sometimes you're not audible because your delivery sucks. I'm sure this rings a bell to you because most people have told you. So that's one of the reasons why the crowd sometimes doesn't react to your bars because the crowd doesn't react to some of your bars because your delivery sucks. And that's probably one of the reasons why the crowd sometimes doesn't react to some of your bars. Besides that, you got a weird voice and a workflow. Tonight I wouldn't be surprised if you're not able to land lines. Battle rap is not your calling, plus you got a bad tone. Battle rap is not your calling, plus I say yo. I don't understand why you guys like him so much. I mean, that truly bugs me. Every time you're on stage, dude be jumping. His lips moving like he be chewing something. I say yo. Hey, calm down. Let's get. Chill. Between you and I, we already know who the fraud is. Nigga, you ass. You talk too much, but you bring nothing to the table. All you do is talk shit. Dude is going crazy, claiming he ran 2018, but that's a reality in his imagination, like a unicorn is. I think it's got some screws loose. Cause if he was stable, he'd know how to hold his horses. I thought some people are still sleeping on this fire that I got. Believe me, I got some tight wraps. The crowd is expecting flames from you, but they're gonna be disappointed when they realize you're not the right match. But this ain't fire. Now chill. When they realize that you're not the right match. But this ain't soccer, it's boxing, bros, blow by blow. The jabs I throw are so cold you won't even need an ice pack. Chill. You won't even need an ice pack. Chill. You won't even need an ice pack. We're not on the same boat, so I'll break his skull and bones if he says ain't off my legs whack. Since he did no piece about his eye, it's only fair that I also turn him into a half-blind man. I'll throw punches and leave him with one close, have him looking like a pirate with an eye patch. I said, nigga, you talk too much, but you talk too much, you about to get served. Chill. Nigga, you talk too much, but you about to get served. Chill. You talk too much, but you about to get served.
Hey, chill. We spoke about this, yo. Fuck you. Come on, yo.
Let's chill.
I say, yo, nigga, you talk too much, but you about to get served. You get high on trees and start ranting a lot. If you don't learn to shut the fuck up, you're bound to get hurt. I'll leave you on the ground, you'll go out with a hearse. Running the mouth will lead to your demise like Eddie Murphy on 1,000 words. Hey, yo!
But the delivery was worse than Philippine chocolate. Coat on. Kulobhokisi ufike nalo ke wena. Mina ngizungena kulona ngoba I'm already thinking outside the box. What the fuck? You can ride, but the way you construct bars, darling, is mediocre at best. You're an average thinker, bruh. Or at least not brave enough to come up with something new. Either way, I see no courage in your train of thought. For me, this shit has become a game of sorts. I script the kind of bar that will give you migraines. Plus, I'm mean with the mind games. I'll bury you alive in a coffin with a puzzle for a lock. And tell you, if you wanna get out, you better think outside the box. Be innovative. You see, you're probably the most peaceful chaos there is. And for that contradiction, you're gonna have to think outside the box while you're inside. You ain't even getting disarmed. Nah, you don't need to tuck your gun. You can get in with your get out. Nah, fuck his big gun. I got a paradox box for him. It's a different can of worms. Not even Pandora can help chaos escape out of this one. Look, the way you construct bars, daddy, is mediocre at best. You're an average thinker, bruh. Or at least not brave enough to come up with something new. Either way, I see no courage in a train of thought. For me, this shit has become a game of sorts. I script the kind of bar that will give you migraines. Plus, I mean with the mind games. I'll bury you alive in a coffin with a puzzle for a lock. And tell you if you want to get out, you better think outside the box. Be innovative. Be innovative. You're probably the most peaceful chaos there is. And for that contradiction, you're going to have to think outside the box when you're inside. You ain't even getting disarmed. You don't need to tuck your gun. You can get in with your get out now. Fuck this big gun. Fuck this big gun. I got a paradox box for him. It's a different can of worms. Not even Pandora can help chaos escape out of this one. Still on the paradox shit. I mean, it's only fair that I make him rest in peace since he's been in a min run. Since it's been in a main run, yeah, the bullet is yours when I shoot you. The one in the barrel hasn't been claimed. I mean, it won't belong till I shoot you. It won't belong till I shoot you. It won't belong till I shoot you. Look, This nigga doesn't rap. He just carefully and slowly recites his riches. Plus he got a shitload too. He probably looking at me with this mouth face and thinking, how can a man with such intricate pen be so cool? Plus he's not empty one. Look, I said he slowly records his riches, plus he got a shitload too. You're probably looking at me right now, like, how can a man with such intricate band be so cool? Plus his beat so smooth. Look, well boy, from the inception, it was an intricate plan to eat your food. But the plan is useless if the implementation is not on that sick note too. Yeah, but you know the execution. But you know me on stage, the execution or more vicious than Kim Jong-un's. More vicious than Kim Jong-un's. What this kid go do to stop any of kids not move? You see this chip go do? That shit's not cool. You see this chip go do? That shit's not cool. Upside to it, I could jump this 10 yards and still drop tunes. Wait. How can I come up with this line? How can I come up with these lines? Think inception. I might be trapped in a dream. The totem is a coin. The moment it flips and hits the floor, my subconscious registers a war. Shapeshift mode. I pick a being, then I take its form. I leave Earth, come back, flame dawn, I'm Tony Storm. Look, if I make out shape that ship too, I'm a killer in all instances. From the inception of the bar, it's all intricate. You're getting destroyed here today. You're getting destroyed here today. They're gonna be asking you, how the fuck did you die? And you wouldn't even know why. Like I'm a king, I don't lie. This thing I will fucking die today. Look. Fucking time. Hey yo!
He said, how do I come up with these lines? Nigga, you have fucked up teeth. Why did you bite? Let's go! Nigga, you have fucked up teeth. Why did you bite? Why did you bite? Why did you bite? Look at him! Nigga, you way too short. Why are you trying to be height? I said, yo, chill, yo. In the comic Superman, Zod plays the villain. So it's people from Krypton, from his home planet Krypton and not on his side. To me, that actually makes sense. In case they don't know, belong amongst the elites. That's why they showed up and pay some respect. You can't say the same about his people in the Eastern Cape, though. They don't support him because his name and his work. He's not a hero in his hometown. It makes sense why he doesn't have the cape on his back. He doesn't have the cape on his back. I say, yo, but his friend Monster always got his back. He traveled to Jersey just to witness his battle against No Peace. He should be thanking his bro. In May, he also went to KZN with him. I must say, that's actually dope. It's like that game called Temple Run, because the monster be following this man wherever he goes. It's like the game called Temple Run, because the monster be following this man wherever he goes. I said, yo, I say, I've got 5 bodies this year alone. That's a fact, not a joke. I'm legal, but I guess this cat didn't know that I transform into a beast when I get in my zone. But last time I checked, God had X-ray vision. How come he did not see that I'm back to the bone? I say, yo, last time I checked, Zod had X-ray vision. How come he did not see that I'm back to the bone? Every battle is always on some. I got a gun so big. So I asked one of my niggas to get me a full clip urgently. I emphasize with the tool. Every target I point towards, I shoot it perfectly. I initially wanted to put him to sleep with a knife. Then I changed my mind because he might survive, but the gun will do it certainly. But the gun will do it certainly. If you ever seen Zod's armor on Man of Steel, then you know that the metal suits him perfectly. It's true. Say yo! Then you know that the metal suits him perfectly. You agreed to take on a shooter from the gun capital. You agreed to take on a shooter from the gun capital. Well, it's time to face the music, so I'll pop you. I'm always rolling with that heavy metal like a rock star. I'm always rolling with that heavy metal like a rock star. I'll put him to sleep myself. I ain't even gotta get my niggas to shoot him. I'm strapped with a guitar though. I'm desperado. I can get him shot without even pulling a few strings. I say, yo, I'm desperado. I can get him shots without even pulling a few strings. I said, without even pulling a few strings. I said, you're not even putting a few strings. I said, there's no way he's dodging his bullets. I'm finna take his soul. With the gun, I'm very godly. I keep a weapon, best believe it's a weapon. This shit is responsible for many harmies. It's like the agent from the Matrix, because the Smith got many bodies. It's like the agent from the Matrix, because the Smith got many bodies. I say, yo, that I got a gun so big shit, he always beyond his played out. You should find a new way to surf on. But fuck it, he can have it. Sunlights, I'll put him in a bag. He thinks he can hang with me, but I doubt he can manage. I know he likes playing dirty, but I ain't worried because I got the Mac and I'll blast it. They paid me to make him disappear with ease because I got some tricks on my sleeve. This lane should panic. He's getting washed. They knew it would take a magician like me to make him vanish. He's getting washed. They knew it would take a magician like me to make him vanish. Against no peace, he said, where he's from, rural savages be robbing niggas with spades. I said, yo, he's against no peace, he said, where he's from, rural savages be robbing niggas with spades. Be robbing niggas with spades. I wasn't digging that, cause he out here at you. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. He said where he's from, rural savages be robbing niggas with spades. I wasn't digging that, cause he out here acting like they be living the thug life. He might be the only king on deck, but he better show me respect, or I'll put one in his heart if I spark it and let the slugs fly. But since he said Tata niggas always got a spade with him, I'm pretty sure he knows how to play his cards right. Yo, since he said Tata niggas always got a spade with him, I'm pretty sure he knows how to play his cards right. He went to Durban to battle Rev and he got schooled. He got schooled. He sent him straight to the heavens. I felt like I was in a Bible study session because I watched the Reverend reciting verses just to teach his kid a lesson. Hey, yo!
Look, you keep talking about how I talk about the gun so big, please stop that. Because the next time you talk about the size of my big gun, I'm pulling up big choppers. And you said something about my stick being not straight, and you all find it funny. Why? You always uploading when I was showing sign. Don't you know your trigonometry? Look, even if you act like you don't notice, I personify greatness. It don't matter. Because at the end of the day, you'll be back to trying something new to deal with your depression and I'll be a solidified legend. Deep down there, you know it's true. You just bitter that we had to change the language you speak in for niggas from the city who rap to even notice you. I got 2 weapons with me, a gun and a knife. The ratchet, I call him Bali, the bitch is slack though. She aiming for the hair, she already wanna blow this dude. She already wanna blow this dude. The blade, you know the boring serious type. She wanna go deep into the heart and get to know a dude. So those are the options you get for sleeping on me. So pick your poison. Should I blaze or let it slide in a sleeping bitch like Cosby? Look. Ever since I mastered time traveling, moving with the natural manner of space and time has been quite troubling. One stupid sneeze, then I'm back in ancient African times, learning lessons quite humbling. Then a blackout. Then I find myself quite fumbling. Back to the future. I found myself walking down this hospital hallway when I started to hear this weird noise. Wait a minute, I think I could recognize this man's voice. So I started peeping through the door. To no surprise, it was this lunatic I saw. Barely able to talk, eating through the straw. But wait, what the fuck? Where are we? Where are we? And what does it... Look, I said ever since I mastered time traveling, recognizing the natural manner of space and time has been quite troubling. One stupid sneeze, then I find myself in ancient times learning lessons quite humbling. Then a blackout, then I'm just fumbling. Back to the future. I find myself walking down this hospital hallway when I started to hear this weird noise. I think I can recognize this man's voice. That's when I started peeping through the door. And for some reason, it was this lunatic I saw, barely able to talk, eating through a straw. But wait, where are we? A lot is confusing now. I'm thinking of it more. When I woke up, why were there armed men standing in my door? Why are there chains in my ankles? My hands are wrapped in bandages. When I'm moving them, they sore. What the fuck happened last night? What the fuck is that happened last night? I'm looking for my phone. I'm hoping social media will help me to recall. That's when the sobby cry from his mother was an answer to my call. Never again shall you be able to use the stupid fisted sword. Oh shit. I've been in a similar shit before. The fist of sword. Resembling that of a beast, of course. Mr. Champion and fixed the score. I never hit a chick. Unless it's two of them separated by a nigga's nose. When I pick a bone, a bitch comes out of the nigga. You see, I'm more like a Christian God. When I pick a bone, a bitch comes out of the nigga. You see, I'm more like the fucking Christian God. When you came to throw fist with Prasad, you should have been ready to go throw fist with Prasad. Fuck 60 seconds. Look, fuck 60 seconds. To me, a nigga better split in 4. A kung fu panda who shake finger hold can have a nigga split in 4. Look at this. What you all see me for? What you all see me for? Look, here's my nigga. Here's my nigga. So, but today I'm donating blood to the ancestors. There's no way putting him down or leave him sleeping or leave him bleeding. They said you're gonna outshine me the moment he opens his mouth, and I believe it. Yeah, he got tools, but he can't get all of them out of his mouth. We can clearly see it. You can clearly see it. I knew he's gonna bring some work for me. He's gonna keep me busy, tied up. But giving me this fake bitch, when I get fired up, you better leave the building. I'm King Kong. Y'all give me this fake bitch. When I get fired up, you better leave the building. I'm King Kong. Y'all think the monkey's on my back, but what I see is children. I mean, I'm on my ape shit. I'm on my ape shit. On cam, this is gonna paint a negative picture, especially for those who really feel him. This emotional bitch does come out sometimes to take some shots, but he always go back to his dark place to tend his bleeding spirit. But how do you even sterilize a bleeding spirit? Vodka? It's like how flu keeps coming and going. It's like how flu keeps coming and going with shifting seasons. How alcohol feeds its victims. This is just my second time seeing this cat. I'm new in this matrix, but I peeped his glitches. I peeped his glitches. Yeah, go. He believes in sipping. He believes in sipping. I said I peeped his glitches. It's in his sipping. It's in his sipping. He picked the red pill, but every time he picked the red pill to lift his thinking. But every time he's done with the beverages he's been drinking, he breaks a bell cup and puts some weed and gives some free sprinkles from those red pill pieces. That's why, even though he might be woke, he's still clouded by the smoke. He's still clouded by smoke. How you all find the woke paranormal is beyond my scientific thinking, but let's shift it quickly. I've met some niggas who think they fucking animals, but their best reality was bestiality. They now sleep with fishes. I've met some niggas who think they fucking animals, but their best reality was bestiality. They now sleep with fishes. That's what I'm here to give him. Companionship. Yeah. That's why he's depressed, because he doesn't have friends. I'm here to give him companionship. Nigga, it doesn't matter what shit you're scripting, because if we're beefing, obviously you're gonna act like Martin Lawrence that you talked about. That means it's Martin or whatever. Look, this nigga is getting spotted. In fact, I fucking forgot my ball. Otherwise, if you're thinking you're coming with Zod to trying to be a star, I'm King Zodiak. It's my job to put all these stars in their places. In fact, I will never embrace this. After this, yeah. Before the shot, Talatiya. After the shot, Zodiak. Hey yo!
He said something about Martin Lawrence. What a bitch. He said something about Martin Lawrence, but he's the one getting the Smith. I said, oh, fuck it. I may not do numbers on the tube, but trust me, I excel when it comes to scripting these raps. My shit is tight. All he does is jumps around on stage and not reacts. His scared is light. But I guess you'll believe in his words so much that you'll let him get away with the work shit he writes. It's like Microsoft PowerPoints, cause this nigga presents work written to you and you'll let it slide. This nigga presents work written to you and you'll let it slide. I say, yo, he's gonna regret it. He's gonna regret dancing with the devil if he doesn't know the dark arts. Hell will break loose if I pull up at his crib, cause the chrome will spark. After I kill his family members, he gonna have to change his name to Lucifer, cause Zodiac would be a morning star. Cause Zodiac would be a morning star. Zodiac would be a morning star. I say, yo, I stay strapped. I stay strapped, just in case an enemy starting a war. I always keep something tucked, I let it clap when it's time for a brawl. But this shit is a satanic ritual. He's the sacrifice. You're gonna see his body hit the ground and his blood on the walls. Think of a pentagram, cause you're gonna see me draw and leave a star on the floor. You're gonna see me draw and leave a star on the floor. I said, think of a pentagram, cause you're gonna see me draw and leave a star on the floor. He was fortunate enough to make it out alive against no peace. But tonight, he'll be sleeping in the ditches. Tonight, Zodiac won't be a lucky star because the cat will have him sleeping with the fishes. I said, yo, this cat is not that good. I must admit though, it is pretty awesome to be in the same room with a star. Should I feel like I made it to Hollywood? I feel like I made it to Hollywood, but in order to kill him, I had to study him. Take note of everything he could possibly lack. Now I know everything I needed to know about Zodiac. Yeah, I'm glad I took the astrology class. I said, yo, battle against 7 was a walk in the park for you. It wasn't entertaining at all. She was lame. He's a veteran, but I must admit your bars were heavier than his. Man, it was strange. The fans were expecting to see you get violated with your fate. But before I started rapping, I could tell that he way lighter than you, Zodiak. I mean, the 7th sign Libra is associated with the scale. The 7th sign Libra. I mean, the 7th sign Libra is associated with the scale. In April, you and Monster were supposed to do a 2-on-2 at lyrical session. But that battle didn't take place because of that. In May, I was supposed to battle him and he cancelled. And that's a damn shame. I can tell your man is a disease in this culture, but a man ain't which he behaves. But it makes sense why he's in your circle, Zodiac. I mean, he's displayed signs of being a cancer in the game. Zodiac. Shit is ridiculous, G. You actually think you're a star, dog? Nah, I think you can't be serious, bitch. I said, you let people cloud your judgment now. You think that you can take on the grace, kid. You better watch the throne, son, cause I'm finna take it. My skills sharp, think hard. I control the weather and I'm here to stop your rain, king. Stop claiming that you're royalty. Bro, please. You can't afford a palace, not to mention that you live in Jersey with your cousin. Stop claiming that you're royalty. Bro, please. You can't afford a palace, not to mention that you live in Jersey with your cousin. You ain't no king. It's ironic, because according to astrology, Zodiac has 12 houses, but he doesn't have his own crib. Now let me show you how I'm the knife bar king. If they ask you who let the dogs out, just tell them nah, it's the knife bar king. I said yo, I'm street smart, but fuck killing with the scope. I use an agape, leave him with some mean scars. As he takes his final breath, it's gonna be like he's looking at the constellation Orion's belt. Cause the last thing you'll see is the 3-star. Just because these people are not familiar with me, it doesn't mean that you hold the ace. Just because these people are not familiar with me, it doesn't mean that you hold the ace. I mean, you one-dimensional king and I'm a jack of all the trades. And I'm a jack of all the trades. If I ever catch your queen sleeping, she getting stabbed. I'll scar her face. For real, I ain't bluffing. If I ever meet her, and life is over. She gonna meet her demise because I keep a knife and that bitch will die if I poke her.